Hi, thanks for coming back. We're doing another one of these Playdate videos. Today we're playing Forrest Byrnes Up in Smoke, which, as far as I can tell, is a tie-in to Firewatch, which is another, it's a game that Panic made, probably their most famous game, and that's the company who makes the Playdate, which, you know, going to making hardware for being a software company is quite a thing. But, alright, let's play some Forrest Byrnes. Work. I try to do that so I can figure out how to time the sound. Maybe if I make it more obvious, it'll be a little easier. Alright, so Forrest Byrnes is a funky little side-scrolling thing where forest fire is approaching from the left. And you got a little tutorial to start. You got collectibles. It looks very nice. Snurps. That's what I get for trying to do a thing before I'm supposed to be doing it. Alright, if you press A again when you're in the air, you can do a pogo move. You can use the crank to save the kid from the well. Go through here. Nope, nothing in there today. But there is a puzzle piece up there. Use B to swing the shovel. You can also use B and down to dig. And you can also use the crank to dig, which, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Because it's fun. And I completed the level. Alright, so I played through this game already. And that kind of says something, because how many of these games have I said that I've completed? This is the first one. So there's not a whole lot of depth at all, as far as I can tell, the Forrest Byrnes. I believe every time you play, it is procedurally generated out of pieces, which is kind of a nice way to do it. I think having well-curated levels would probably be more of a plus, but maybe not. Am I doing the wrong thing here? Ah, okay, apparently that was what I had to... Is that new? Is that something that I've never run into, even though I've gotten all of the puzzle pieces in my past playthrough? Yeah, there are bear traps here, which you do not want to land in. At least not without pogoing. And so yeah, you play through, you've seen most of what this game is going to offer you, and you keep saving dudes, collecting puzzle pieces, and getting these little, like, forest patches or whatever. And you get graded, but there doesn't seem to be any real progression other than making sure you're moving them bees. Any real progression outside of, I don't know how to avoid getting hit by the bees, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be any progression out of completing the little puzzles. So, oh, okay, you can just hit them. Alright. Yeah, some levels are made a little easier than others. I've run into a few that are like, what feels like minutes long, and other ones that are just quick and snappy. So I don't know how it like ramps up difficulty, or if it ever does. This very much is a fine experience that, like, I'm already done. Like, even though I played it all before, by the time I got to this point in my first playthrough, I was just like, okay, what else is there? There's really not much more. There's really not much else. This is the experience. It's nice, but it's not much. Dang, I want to go up there, I can't. And that child is never being saved. Okay, we got some geysers, which are pretty much like the, oh, those are gonna fall. Geysers are like the bear traps, except you can't pogo off of them. Fire's still following me? It's gotta be back there somewhere, but I'm just doing too well. It's not even a threat. I'm gonna play one more level, and then I'm gonna call it, because this is the game. Oh man, a full letter grade just for missing one child. Look at how mad he is. Look at how mad. I will say the posters are very cute. So when you get your Playdate, if you get one, when you get, what is this, like 11 weeks in, and you get Up in Smoke, it is kind of worth playing through, you know, doing that like 10-15 minutes of play see the cool stuff that they did with the... Oh, no, I can't go up there now. Was there any... No, there was no benefit to going up this time, so worked out okay. So, fire coming. Alright, gotta concentrate for just 1 second. That doesn't usually happen in this game. It's not that the game is without its charm or without its difficulties. Like, there's a couple moments there where I had to make a choice. Can I climb this, maybe? Was I supposed to? Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to do anything with that. I guess there wasn't anything to do that time. But... Is there something I can do with this tent? Huh. I don't know. Yeah, this fire's coming up on me this time. They're giving me a slightly more involved one. I don't remember if I completed my... But yeah, like losing all your lives doesn't seem to be any downside to that. There doesn't seem to be any consequences or any progression outside of just making these little posters. And I feel like as much as lives in a video game are sort of an outdated function, if there's not real levels to complete, and you're not getting anything more from playing more, why are you playing? And for me, it was just to see these little posters and to see if anything else happened. Nothing else happened. Posters were nice. So, that is Forrest Byrnes, Up in Smoke. Probably the biggest disappointment I've had so far, but it's a good 10 minutes, so you get what you get. Maybe I played for like 20 minutes, because I feel like I'm not even close to being done, and it's probably been about 10 minutes now, so. Alright, I'll see you next week. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to play some games tomorrow as well, and then I'll see you next week for the final 2 games from Season 1. I'll see you then.